My name is Ruth Tringham. I'm a Professor Emerita in the Anthropology Department at UC Berkeley. I was educated in the British system, which means that my path to choosing a major will be quite a bit different from that of my American trained colleagues. But you will see that it shares some of the same qualities of opportunism, serendipity, and discovered passion that's expressed in some of the other videos in this series. My high school education was gradually narrowed down from maybe 10 subjects when I was 11, when I began, to 3 when I graduated at 18. These 3 subjects, Latin, Greek, and geography, were directly related to my university application to study archaeology. So you can see that by the time I finished high school, I had a good idea what my major, but also what my career would be. This sounds a frightening and challenging prospect to those who have had the broad high school educational system common in North America. But it is still the usual path to college, not only in the UK, but also in much of Europe. In my case, a cohort of 8 of us, 18-year-olds, was accepted into the archaeology programme or major at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. I should tell you that actually my interest in archaeology was nurtured at a much younger age. Many archaeologists have a similar history to mine of digging in the earth of their backyard for treasures at the tender age of 7 or 8 years old. I put my treasures in a former chocolate box, a museum, I called it. The biggest gift my mother ever gave me, though I didn't realize it at the time, was to take me to the London Natural History Museum when I was 11 and enroll me in their Junior Naturalist Club. The focus of the club, led by an amazing educator, was on teaching research skills, especially through fieldwork. I loved it, and in many research projects we studied birds and fossils and geology and some archaeology. We went on field expeditions that were nothing like my urban all-girls high school activities. I continued to participate in this club until I was 17, by which time I had to decide between geology and archaeology for my future major. After volunteering in my first excavation in the summer of my 17th year, I chose to apply to Edinburgh in archaeology. Edinburgh was a glorious university town. During my 4 years as an undergraduate there, I was kind of a B+ or A- student. An A would pop up if something really interested me. But my major included a number of required courses that I found uninspiring in that they were taught without the research aspect that I had so enjoyed during my teens. I was not even in love with archaeological coursework at first. On the other hand, I loved these summer archaeology field courses, excavations, where we would participate with our faculty supervisors. And quite quickly, the academic side of archaeology took hold of my passions as well, as I was able to combine research with coursework and fieldwork, so I never wavered from my chosen major. My supervisor was very well known in the European prehistoric archaeology scene and supported me in my quest to excavate outside the UK, even from my first summer as an undergraduate. I wrote to a colleague of his in Denmark who took me and my friend on his excavation. To travel and take your research or other passion out of your comfort zone to unfamiliar cultures is both terrifying and immensely empowering. After Denmark came digging in Norway and then Czechoslovakia. At that time, it was behind the Iron Curtain. And that sealed my chosen specialization in my senior year thesis.